It's official. It's our silly season, and so we finished the last course on Tuesday, and then went home. And Paul Martin is very, very ill, so it's now Friday, and I've just finished our family course Thursday and Friday. So we had to bring in another instructor for that, and then Kev went over to Derbyshire to do the family course over there. So we had two family courses going on that finished 10 o'clock this morning. Derbyshire, from what I can gather, it was okay, but we had a real struggle here with the weather. It just heaved it down. If you remember what it was like on Friday, just beginning of August, heaved it down. So but it brightened up later on, and mums, dads, lads and girls had a fantastic time. So it's great, you know, that they come out despite the weather, and we put a parachute up and all that kind of stuff, keep them nice and dry, or as dry as we can do. But it's still a bit of a challenge. But they got embers, friction firelighting, you know, again shows don't believe anybody that tells you that it can't be done in the rain. And anyway, it's now 11 o'clock. They've all left, and I've got a weekend course now starting at 7 o'clock this evening. So I've just got to go out now and pick up the game. We got pigeon and rabbit, and so I'm going to go pick up that, and then hopefully get to spend an hour just going out and doing a little bit of tracking, just again keep my skills up to speed, and then it's 7 o'clock start and we go again. So we got the weekend course. We finished that on midday on Sunday, and then I go over to Derbyshire for Monday morning. 9:30 got a teenagers course starting, and then Kevin and Martin are doing another family course at the same time in the same wood, just a different area. So and then we go home on Wednesday. Beautiful, I love it. Go home on Wednesday, and then back out again on Thursday, another family course, and then into a weekend, and then into our week-long course, and then I disappear, go down to the wilderness gathering as the other guys are out doing the weekend courses. So busy few weeks. Just going through our woodland in Oxfordshire. What you've got, a little roe. Look at the white spots underneath the nose. There you go, almost on cue. Clear identifier for the roe. He knows I'm here. She's relaxed again. No tail. Notice the no tail. There's another one just coming over on the right. Listen to the alarm call just above the bird. We can use that to predict if something's going on in the woodland. If a deer is passing through, you either get a corridor of silence or you get these alarm calls. Hey, okay, it's Saturday, so my weekend course is underway now, so the guys are all out now building their shelters, and Kev is giving them some assistance, and then Martin's course has just started. He's got a Bushcraft Basics Day course just underway now, so it is all systems go again. There's wonderful sightings of deer this morning as well on the sit spots for the weekend course, so yeah, can't argue with that. So got a soldier on, and I'm not feeling particularly great at the minute. I got a little bit of a cold, but illness is not allowed this time of year because we're too busy. So just got to dose it a bit with ibuprofen and keep on going.
They seem pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, Duke will test, so we sort of probably cover, I don't know if you kept a list of how many species we looked at, but 60, 70 probably, something like that. Plants on our foraging course, and that's a whole day, and even then we're not really, you know, covering everything. So you can't beat seeing it in the flesh, you know, having two plants compared side by side, feeling the leaves to see what they feel like, because we'll show you a plant in a bit that the way you tell it apart from another plant which is sort of edible or has got medicinal uses is to feel the leaves. Side by side they look very similar, certainly if you're trying to identify from the book. Smell comes into it. We'll be crushing things up and smelling it to make that identification process. So that's the key, bang bang every time, 110% identification. If you start picking mushrooms, you've got to be more careful. You know, there's mushrooms out there which, you know, are even more toxic than some of the plants. Very, very small amounts. A classic example is one called the death cap. If you pick it, put it in your basket with the rest of your mushrooms, get home, think, oh no, that's the wrong one, take it out. If the spores have come out and gone on your other mushrooms, that's enough to kill you. So it doesn't take much at all. Very few people survive death cap poisoning. Next time, you might have nut allergies, people can be allergic to strawberries, all sorts of things. They all contain cocktail and don't take any notes of it. So only if it happens to be fruity that people normally spot it. There are ways of telling the difference. If you flip the plant over like that, you can see it's got this lovely silvery, very pale silvery colour to it. If you actually when we find a bramble, this one's a bramble, if we flip the leaves over on that, you can see they're just a slightly paler colour green. So there's no silver coloration, so very obvious when they're side by side. The other thing is the thorns. Yes, they've got tiny little thorns on there, but I can run my hand up a raspberry cane. It's not really going to hurt. I would think twice about doing it to this bramble. But they're very closely related, and superficially, yeah, they look very similar. Normally, the way, I mean, once you get your eye in, it's not too bad. But you know, for years, the easiest way to spot them is as you walk through, your leg will catch it, and then it'll flip over, and you'll see that flash of silver, and you know it. But if you've got woodland near you, I guarantee there's probably raspberry stuck in there somewhere. It's actually a really common plant. I've not found a woodland yet where I haven't found some raspberry going in there. Unfortunately, you know, we've got pines, spruces, firs, we've got a cypress. You've also got things like using conifer, larch, western hemlock. There's quite a few different species or groups of species. In this country, we've only got 3 native conifers. That's the yew, juniper, and the Scots pine. Everything else has been introduced. Like, the stems are a bit chewy, so it's just a leaf. Pop it in, have a chew, see what you think. Bit of a delayed response on it, takes a second or two to kick in. Good, isn't it? Yeah, apple peel, lemon, yes, and fruity toast.
Yeah, actually, it is one.
This is wood salt.